Michael Dunn, born Gary Neal Miller on October 20, 1934, in Shattuck, Oklahoma, was an American actor widely recognized for his remarkable talent, quick wit, and tenacity in overcoming the challenges posed by dwarfism. Standing at just under 4 feet, he captured the hearts of audiences in television, film, and theater by consistently delivering impactful performances. His life story is one of resilience, creativity, and commitment to perfecting his craft, even as he struggled with ongoing health issues. Over the course of his career, Dunn achieved critical acclaim on stage and screen, earning a reputation as one of the most captivating character actors of the 1960s and early 1970s. Dunn's childhood was marked by frequent moves, but he demonstrated impressive intellect and musical ability from a young age. Though he was born with dwarfism, which limited his physical stature, he displayed typical childhood vigor, playing alongside his peers and exploring various interests. After completing his early education, Dunn enrolled in the University of Michigan. His time there allowed him to explore creative pursuits, laying the foundation for his future in drama and performance. It was during his college years that he first recognized his passion for acting and honed his stage presence, singing voice, and sense of comic timing. Following his college education, Dunn moved to New York City, where he began to perform in lounges and nightclubs. He initially pursued singing engagements, but soon discovered that audiences were drawn to his natural comedic timing and dramatic flair. Determined to build a legitimate acting career, Dunn began auditioning for theater parts. His first real breakthrough came when he was cast in Edward Albee's stage production of The Ballad of the Sad Café in the early 1960s. The role earned him nominations for prestigious theater awards, and critics took note of the powerful stage presence he effortlessly brought to the character. This attention led to broader opportunities for Dunn, further cementing his desire to work in television and film. Venturing into Hollywood cinema, Michael Dunn gained significant notice in the 1965 film Ship of Fools, directed by Stanley Kramer. He portrayed a thoughtful and introspective character named Glocken, a role that highlighted his ability to imbue serious dramatic parts with depth and empathy. The success of Ship of Fools elevated Dunn's profile, earning him widespread praise for delivering one of the most memorable performances of the year. Around this same time, he was also exploring opportunities in television, a medium that would come to feature some of his most iconic work. Perhaps Dunn's most celebrated portrayal was that of the villainous yet strangely sympathetic Dr. Miguelito Loveless on the popular 1960s television series The Wild Wild West. Appearing in multiple episodes from 1965 to 1969, Dunn infused Dr. Loveless with a charismatic blend of menace and humor. Although he played an antagonist, his performance was layered with vulnerability and pathos, making the character unforgettable. He shared a riveting on-screen dynamic with series star Robert Conrad, providing comedic yet genuinely threatening moments that set Dr. Loveless apart from more conventional villains of the era. Dunn's portrayal became a hallmark of the show, ensuring that fans remembered him long after any individual episode ended. Beyond the Wild Wild West, Dunn appeared in a variety of television shows throughout the 1960s and early 1970s, including comedies, dramas, and genre series. He was featured in memorable episodes that displayed his versatility. His background in theater made him especially well-suited to dramatic roles, though he could effortlessly pivot to lighthearted comedic turns when required. Despite ongoing issues with his health, Dunn remained active and worked continuously, driven by both a love for performance and a desire to advocate for more nuanced portrayals of people with disabilities. His unwavering dedication made him a pioneer in an industry that often typecast or overlooked actors with his physical profile. Returning at times to the stage, Dunn also starred in various theatrical productions. His prior success in Edward Albee's play had proven that he was as capable on the stage as he was in front of the camera, and he occasionally took on theatrical challenges in between film and television projects. Critics noted his capacity to inhabit characters who lived on the margins of society, delivering a sense of dignity that transcended any physical limitations. His work was frequently celebrated for its emotional range, enabling him to stand out among his peers as a serious and respected actor. Throughout his life, Dunn's small stature led to complications with his health, especially in relation to his heart and lungs. Despite these challenges, he traveled extensively for work, starring in films of various genres. One of his later roles was in the 1973 satire The Werewolf of Washington, where he played Dr. Kiss, a mysterious figure at the center of the film's comedic horror theme. That same year, Dunn traveled to London for work on additional projects. Tragically, on August 29, 1973, he was discovered deceased in his London hotel room. The cause was attributed in part to complications from his long-standing health issues. He was only 38 years old, and his untimely passing cut short the career of an actor who had more to offer American stage and screen. After Michael Dunn's death, the legacy he left behind continued to inspire both audiences and fellow performers. He challenged stereotypes, expanded the possibilities for actors with disabilities, and helped pave the way for a new generation of performers. His memorable roles, especially Dr. Loveless, live on in reruns and retrospectives that highlight his intelligence, wit, and keen sense of timing. Friends, colleagues, and fans recall his humor and dedication to craft, emphasizing that his physical condition never defined him. Instead, it was his spirit, artistry, and passion that shone through every performance. Michael Dunn's complete filmography and television appearances reflect the breadth of his talent. Among his major film credits are the following: 1. The Abdication 1974 as Abo Eric. 2. The Werewolf of Washington 1973 as Dr. Kiss. 3. The Call of the Wild 1972 as Mickey. 4. Murders in the Rue Morgue 1971 as René Marat. 5. The Mephisto Waltz 1971 as Sheridan West. 6. 4 Road Out 1970 as The Kid. 7. Justine 1969 as Nemjian. 8. No Way to Treat a Lady 1968 as Mr. Kupperman. 9. Boom 1968 as The Witch of Capri. 10. Madigan 1968 as Midget. 11. Ship of Fools 1965 as Glocken. He also made notable television appearances during his career, with standout roles in The Wild Wild West 1965 to 1969, recurring role as Dr. Miguelito Loveless. Several featured parts in anthology series, comedies, and dramas from the 1960s and early 1970s. Guest appearances in episodic television that showcased his versatility as an actor. Throughout his career, Dunn garnered accolades for his outstanding work. He was praised by critics who applauded him for delivering multifaceted characters who were often endearing despite their eccentricities or villainous tendencies. While his name is forever associated with Dr. Loveless, his dramatic turns in projects like Ship of Fools proved that his range extended far beyond a single archetype. Many actors have cited his performances as influences on their own, approaches to characterization and nuance. Michael Dunn's story remains an inspiring lesson in dedication and artistic fortitude. He overcame societal preconceptions and numerous medical obstacles to achieve respect in multiple genres. By prioritizing authenticity and emotional truth in his roles, he won the admiration not only of mainstream audiences, but also of fellow performers. Today, his work is remembered for its impact, and many believe he would have continued to stretch his capabilities as an actor had he lived longer. Through the commitments he made on stage and screen, Michael Dunn offered an emphatic reminder that true talent transcends any physical limitation.